What's up, guys? It is Chris back with another watch video, and today we are talking about The Rock and his watch collection. Before I get into it though, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel and I very much appreciate it. So today I wanted to continue my series where I talk about celebrities' watches, historical figures, and famous people. I wanted to continue this little series where I talk about their watch collections, maybe their one watch collection. And today we are talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the former wrestler turned movie star, the highest paid actor in the world, and arguably one of the most famous, one of the most followed people in the world as well. Recently, he became one of the most followed people on Instagram. So obviously a very influential character and person. The Rock is also not a small guy. At a height of 6'5" and a weight of 260 pounds, he does not have small wrists. So what kind of watch does someone of this fame and stature wear? Well, actually, mostly Panerai. I've done a lot of research and I've read a lot of articles about The Rock over time because I am a Paneristi. I love Panerai. And I know that he wears a few different Panerais and he has a few in his collection. However, there is a lot of misinformation out there on YouTube and in articles about the specific models that he wears. For instance, in the movies Fast and the Furious and San Andreas, he is spotted wearing a submersible, so a Luminor submersible, which is a 44mm watch. A lot of articles are saying that he is wearing a 44mm blue dial submersible. However, I think from the age of those movies and from photos of the actual watch, I think it's actually an older submersible, probably a 0025. PAM 00025, which is a 44mm submersible, stainless steel bezel. This has a black dial. It's a textured dial, sort of like a hobnail. I don't believe that he is wearing a newer version with their in-house movement. This actually has a Valjoux movement in it. It is a modified Valjoux 7750, which is modified to no longer have the chronograph function. Then another watch that I've seen him wear is the PAM 625. That is a 1940 Radiomir in rose gold, 42mm with a 10-day power reserve and a GMT function. Again, this has been spotted on his wrist a few times, and a lot of times it was identified as a Dwayne. It is not. It does not have the crown protector, so I believe that this is a PAM 625. And then another watch that has also been misidentified as a few times as a Carbotech is his 1950 full ceramic. This is a ceramic bracelet, the PAM 00438. This is also a GMT, 44mm. However, he sometimes wears it on a white strap. And he sometimes wears it on the actual ceramic bracelet. So it has a Panerai ceramic bracelet or a white strap. Now, he is not the actor who has made really Panerai very popular. We all know that Sylvester Stallone is really the person responsible for making Panerai put into the spotlight in Hollywood, bringing Panerai into a lot of different movies, such as Daylight, which was one of the first movies that featured a Panerai. And I will do a whole video on just Sylvester Stallone and his Panerais. And also his other watches. He collects watches, obviously, so he is a watch collector. But Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been also spotted wearing other watches. He's been spotted wearing a Rolex Sea Dweller. I believe this was a two-tone, at least from photos that I have been able to see. And also an IWC Big Pilot. And there's been a little bit back and forth on that as well. Some believe that it is the bronze version of the perpetual calendar. However, from what I can see, it is just the Heritage Big Pilot. And then also a Breitling Transocean. Now, he has also been spotted wearing less expensive watches, although not completely cheap watches by any means, but less expensive watches. One being a Mont Blanc 1858 automatic watch. So this is just a watch with a Solita movement in it. It is a Mont Blanc on a mesh bracelet. He's been pictured wearing this. It's a very simple time and date watch. Very good looking. It's from their 1858 collection, which is inspired by Minerva, but is not made by Minerva. I've actually featured one of these on my channel before. I featured a few of these Panerais on my channel before as well. Really cool. Really awesome that he wears watches like this. Last but not least, and the most affordable on the list, an MTM Special Ops Cobra. And he wore that in the movie Skyscraper, which I think is really cool because this is actually an affordable watch. It's a really tactical watch. I'm actually really lucky because I have one of them on the channel. I have one in for review. I have an MTM Falcon, a very cool watch and a very tactical watch. These are big watches. I believe the one that he was wearing is a chronograph. It comes in at around 47 millimeters, so it is a big watch. That Mont Blanc is around 41 or 42 millimeters, so not a huge watch. He doesn't wear enormous watches. Most of them have been under 47 millimeters, at least from what I can see, except for that MTM, which is a 47 millimeters on the larger side. They're all under 44 millimeters, so pretty decently sized watches, nothing out of the ballpark. The Rock has a very weird collection because he is spotted wearing a lot of different watches in movies, and a lot of those watches are props. So these Panerais, the Mont Blanc, the Breitling, and that Sea Dweller, he has actually been spotted wearing outside of the movies as well. So even though he was wearing that submersible in Fast and the Furious and San Andreas, he does wear them in public, not only in the movies. That goes for all of his Panerais and all of the watches that I've mentioned here. Even that MTM, he's been spotted wearing outside of the movie Skyscraper. Which is interesting, I think. And he definitely is a watch collector. He likes watches. He's a big guy, so he definitely goes for the larger watches. Anyway, tell me what you think of these videos. Tell me what you think of his watch collection. I really want to hear from you guys. Please add a comment below. On the next watch video I'm going to do about collectors or famous people collecting watches will probably be Sylvester Stallone. Especially since a few of his watches just recently went up for auction, specifically a Panerai, one that I definitely want to talk about from the movie Daylight. Anyway, please add a comment below, tell me what you think. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful, helps me bring you videos like this, and hopefully you enjoy them. Please also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It does not cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.